Hi, I'm Devin. Today I'm going to show you the Deluxe series of mid-tower cases by Sentey. And if after viewing the video you have any more questions, go ahead and go to www.sentey.com. And there you can find reviews, photos, information on these products, other products, pretty much anything you want to know about Sentey. Now, the Deluxe series of mid-tower cases from Sentey consists of 6 different models: the 4237, the 4246, the 4275, 4234, 4243, and the 4280. Now, all 6 of the cases in the Deluxe series line from Sentey are all the same size. They measure 7.5 inches wide, about 16 3/4 inches tall, and they're 19 inches in depth. Now let's start off taking a look at the 4275. Starting from the top, we see there's room for 4 5.25 inch optical bays, and the top 2 of these bays have retractable doors to hide the DVD or CD-ROM drive that you put in there. The 4275 also comes with a multi-card reader, which reads the MS, M2, TF, SD, this is CFMD and XD formats. We've got the hard drive activity light, power button, reset button. Down here it comes with 2 USB 2 connectors. You have your audio output for headphones and your microphone input. It also comes with the LCD panel. And this LCD panel is part of the temperature control of the case. It allows you to preset the operating temperature, and according to how the computer is running, it controls the speed of the fan to regulate the internal temperature. And that makes sure that all the components inside maintain a nice cool temperature and you don't overheat anything. Okay, moving on to the 4246. This is, again, a piano black finish. It's got room for 4 5.25 inch optical drives. The top 2 bays have folding doors to hide the DVD or CD-ROM drive. It keeps the aesthetics intact. And the bottom 2 bays have fixed cover plates. Moving on down, we see 2 USB 2.0 ports, the microphone and headphone jacks. And we have room for an external 3.5 inch unit. You can put a floppy drive or a multi-card reader there. And we've got the LCD panel. This one has a clock. Again, this is the temperature control unit. It allows you to preset the temperature, the operating temperature of the computer, and controls the speed of the fan. We've got the power button, reset button, and the hard drive activity light here. And that's it for the 4246. Moving on to the 4237. Again, a nice pure piano black finish. 4 5.25 inch bays for your optical units. The top 2 bays, again, have the retractable doors, and the bottom 2 have the fixed cover plates. And here on the 4237, we have a nice feature. All the ports for the USB and the headphone and microphone jacks are covered by this folding door, and also the 3.5 inch external unit for your card reader or your floppy disk can be hidden here, and you don't lose any of the nice looks of the front of the case. Moving down, we've got the LCD panel. Again, it has a clock, the temperature control, which controls the fan speed. These buttons here allow you to set the temperature, have everything operating the way you want it. Got the reset button, power button, and a fan control. Now moving on to the 4234. We again have room for 4 5.25 inch optical units. The top 2 have the folding covers to keep the aesthetics intact, and the bottom 2 have the fixed cover plates. Then we have room for one 3.5 inch external unit, and this can be your floppy drive or your multi-card reader, and that's going to be hidden by this nice folding door to keep the front looking nice and clean. We've got the LCD unit, which does the temperature control and by controlling the fan speed. The power button, reset button, the hard drive activity LED, And we've got a fan control knob here. And down here at the bottom, we see room for 2 USB ports, and we've got the audio ports for headphones and microphone. Now next up is the 4243, and this one's got some gray highlights on the front, but the case itself is all high gloss black paint. We've got the 4 5¼ inch bays up here at the top 2 with the retractable covers and the bottom 2 with fixed covers. We've got room for a floppy drive or a memory card reader in this 3½ inch bay. This one's actually got 4 USB ports as well as the headphone and microphone jack. We've got the reset button, the power button, the hard drive activity LED, and this LCD display along with the temperature control and the fan speed control also comes with a clock. And finally we have the 4280. Now this unit is almost the same as the 4237, but it doesn't have the LCD panel. So again, up top we've got the 4 bays for 5¼ inch drives. We've got the 2 retractable doors to keep the aesthetics intact, and the 2 fixed covers. And then here for the 3½ inch unit, we've got the folding door to cover up the 3½ inch bay. We have 2 USB ports and headphone and microphone jack, all hidden by this nice door. Down here we've got the power button, fan speed control knob, so you can still control the speed of the fan, and your reset button. And here we've also got the hard drive activity light. Now that's it for the overview of the front of the cases, and next we're going to go ahead and take a look inside. Now we've seen 6 different models from the Deluxe series mid-tower cases, and what we've done is taken a look at the front of each of the 6 cases, and that's where all the differences lie. Now the rest of the body and the inside is the same for all 6 of the cases. And right here we're going to stick with the 4237 and take a look at the rest of the features, and these features will be the same for all 6 cases. I'm going to turn this around, and we see the back of the case. It's very well ventilated. It's got ventilation holes everywhere pretty much. The top, these cases come with a power supply. The Deluxe series cases come with a power supply included. Comes with a power cord included also. So here's where you plug in the power cord. We've got the on-off switch. In the back here, we've got a back cooling fan. It's 120 millimeters. We've got some more ventilation here. And down here, we've got room for 7 PCI expansion cards. There's slots for 7 cards. And here, of course, is where the motherboard is going to go. And these cases support ATX and micro ATX motherboard formats. Now, taking a look at the side, all of these cases have 2 cooling fans on the side. These are 80 millimeter cooling fans, and they come with these grills also. And now we can go ahead and open up the cabinet. These cabinets are really nice. These cases are really nice because they're all tools free. You can take off the side panels without using any screwdrivers. You see these are just thumb screws. Remove this door. Here you can see the 2 cooling fans. So you can see it's nice and reinforced. And all the edges and corners of this case are rounded, so you're not going to cut yourself when you're taking things apart and putting things together. Now moving on to the inside, starting from the top, we've got the included power supply, and I'm going to go ahead and show you all the connectors. Again, these are compatible with the ATX format motherboards, so it's got all the associated connectors that you need for that. We've got the 20 plus 4 pin motherboard connector. Comes with a PCI Express connector. You're going to get 3 Molex connectors, and you're also going to have 4 SATA connections. And again, along with the Molex connector, you're going to have the floppy drive connector. And here we've got the rear 120 millimeter cooler fan. Moving on down, you see your room for your PCI expansion cards, included power cable. Got the user manual. Also comes with a little pamphlet that shows you how to use the LCD panel. Okay, now moving on to the inside, here's your space for your ATX motherboard. Up top here, you've got 4 bays for your 5 1/4 inch optical drives. Now these things come with the plastic clips to mount everything, which means you don't even need a screwdriver when you're putting in your CD drives and your DVD drives. And also for the 3 1/2 inch drives down here at the bottom, you've got room for 4 hard drives. And again, these are all tools-free mounting connections. Makes everything nice and easy. And turning the case a little bit so you can see, down here in the front, we have another 120 millimeter cooling fan. And this is going to go ahead and keep all your hard drives nice and cool and operating efficiently. The cases also come with a bag, which comes with motherboard risers, some screws for installing the motherboard. Comes with a cover for the PCI slot, and also a speaker. And if we lift up the case here, we can see that there are 2 vents. This allows you to bring cool air in from the bottom of the computer, get air circulating inside the case. Keeps everything operating at a good temperature. And now if we turn the case around, I'm going to go ahead and open up the other side. Again, everything's with thumb screws. You don't need any screwdrivers, any tools. The other side panel is also reinforced. Nice steel with rounded corners and everything. So now you see this is the back side of the motherboard mounting plate. You see the bays for your 5 1/4 inch drives with the tool-free mounting here, and for the 3 1/2 inch drives also. Now the front panel on all of these cases is removable. So go ahead and take this off here. So here's the back side of the front panel. See the access to the LCD panel. Now all the models that have LCD panels also come with a battery included, so it's ready to go out of the box. And you also see all the connections for the front panel coming out, the USB port, the sound ports, and the power and reset button. And now we've gone ahead and put together a complete system using the 4237 as the example. I'm going to go ahead and power that on for you. And now you can see what it looks like, the blue LEDs, the LCD screen. We can turn this around, open up the side panel. You see the cooling fans, lateral cooling fans. Inside here you see we've installed the motherboard, graphics card, got the rear cooling fan working, your optical drive, your hard drive, everything's all nice. There's plenty of room for expansion. So you can see that the Deluxe series of mid-tower cases is a great home solution. It's nice looking, plenty of space, lots of air circulation with plenty of cooling fans. And that's all we have for today. So if you have any more questions on this product line or any of our other product lines, go to www.sentey.com, and I'll see you next time.